Hey guys, and welcome back to Toy Tengoku. I'm your host, Lindsay, and today I'm not joined by David, but rather
Anna.
the beautiful Anna. You might have seen her on Gunpla TV. This is your first time on Toy Tengoku, perhaps? Yes. So what are you doing on this episode, Anna?
I'm on this episode because we're looking at JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, one of the figures from it, and I am HLJ's resident JoJo nerd. So I'm here to see if this guy stacks up with all the posability that you expect from a JoJo figure, and we're going to have some fun with him.
Right. So Anna's desk is littered with Metacos's JoJo line, the super action statues. And this is the first Nendoroid. I was really surprised when Good Smile got this license because Metacos does everything JoJo. But this is by technically Metacos and I guess Good Smile.
Oh yeah, I only just noticed that Metacos is on the box too. So it seems like Metacos has had the license for JoJo for a really long time, and nobody else except maybe Van Presto has made figures or anything. Kotobukiya did like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's funny. It's like they had to get permission from Metacos, I guess, to make these.
The other funny thing is Square Enix. So they've had the Kingdom Hearts line, the Final Fantasy line, whatever, for years. But finally we got Nendoroids from Kingdom Hearts, which was crazy. But it kind of happened around the same time as this. So it's like there's a lot of collaborations going on that we don't know.
Good Smile is going for the big names, I guess.
But yeah, so let's crack him open. Check out his posability. See what he's got.
All right.
So here he is. Let's crack him open. Oh, before I open him, I should show you the box. Check this out. We've got the JoJo sound effects, classic.
Oh, yeah, you can see that better on video. It's really faint in person unless you move it in the light.
We've got the go 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 and the do 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 do. And other things. Whatever. And then on the side we've got this nice effect as well.
So I call bullshit on this, but he apparently has a smiling faceplate. No. Maybe to recreate one 5-second scene in one episode, but no, Jotaro doesn't smile.
Where he's looking at his best buddy, Kakyoin.
Oh yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so here he is in the plastic. We've got the two face plates. Oddly enough, they've put in bubble wrap in the back, which is not something you normally see in Nendoroid packaging, but I guess I want to protect that hat.
The hair hat.
Yes.
Cool. Star Platinum punch effect parts here. You can kind of see them.
There you go.
Focused. There's a peg or a hole in the back, so I'm assuming you can slot it into a stand part as I go off camera with it.
So let's talk about the man himself for a bit. I really like this gradation effect they've got. It's like a green tone and then it fades into black all around in his hair. Just a nice touch.
And the hat really does blend right into the hair as it should. That's perfect.
Yes. You can't tell where the hat ends and the hair begins.
Yeah. One thing that I like about him is he doesn't have ridiculous proportions like he does in the show or the manga. They did a pretty good job of proportioning him for an Nendoroid, but he still has these really square shoulders, which sounds about right.
They had to keep some of the swole in.
He's small but swole.
So he's one of Good Smile's like super movable, I think is what they call them. So he's fully jointed, which means he's got joints in his knees and elbows, which Nendoroids don't usually have.
But JoJo fans need this, right?
Yes.
If you are buying JoJo toys, you better be able to pose them the way that they pose.
Yeah. There's also a ball joint here for his jacket flaps, so you can move them just a bit to get the appropriate what's the word?
JoJo-dachi. The poses.
Yes.
It's all the poses. It's all about them.
The right dramatic effect. All right, so we will look at each of these parts. So first we've got the super angry action face for all of your serious posing. And then that smirk that Anna has. Anna's head only happens kind of once
If that.
He's not that jolly of a
Right.
character.
But at least it does look a little bit more like a smirk here than it does on the box. The box makes it kind of look like a smile.
And then we've got an extra hat.
Oh my gosh.
Because one hat is not enough for the man, the myth, the legend. I don't know what the difference is.
It looks the same, doesn't it?
Let's see.
Look at the back. Oh.
That part's the same. That part's the same. What about the front here? Looks like the same. Huh.
Well, you have an extra hat.
Well, let's look at the instructions. The instructions told us nothing. I'm a little confused, guys.
Did we need an extra hat? Why couldn't we get, like, Star Platinum instead? That'd be cool. But I guess it's nice if you mess it up trying to switch the faceplates or something. It may be a little bit harder to switch than some of the Nendoroid's frontal hair parts.
Okay, check this out, guys. This has a 1 on the back and this has a 2.
It's a spare.
They look exactly the same. If you guys know the difference, please tell us. I can't find any difference. Now, the shading on this one's a little stronger with the green, but that's about all I see. See that?
Yeah.
But I don't think that's enough to justify another hat. Anyways, now he's middle-aged Jotaro. Would you like another faceplate? Perhaps the angry one for your JoJo posing.
Yeah.
All right, so typical Nendoroid fashion, we just slide out the face, slide the new one in. It's very easy. And let's put on hat number 2. Just because. I want to see if they fit the same.
They do. It's pretty good.
Oh, wait, you know what? This hat is totally going over his eyes more. You see that?
Really?
Okay. Totally. The bill is lower on the other one. That's the difference.
We're going to assume that it was supposed to be that way.
Anyway, so... Oh, look. It's for this.
Yeah, it's for the pose.
It's to do this.
Of course. Well, that was nice, but it would have been cool to have that, in the instructions or something so you could figure out. But I guess they're not going to tell you how to JoJo pose in the instructions. That's just something that comes naturally.
So show us, Anna. Show us this natural JoJo
Oh God, there's so
posing.
much pressure. So I think first what we're going to try to create here is his main pose, the pointing pose, hand in his pocket.
Okay.
Some of his little hand parts are actually really cool here, if I can get them out. He's got pocket hand parts. I wonder if you can see this. Gosh, it's so hard to see. It's so tiny, but that goes into his wrist. So it looks like his hands are in his pockets. So that's creative, because you can't actually, there's not enough space on this figure to put his hand in his pocket. So we also need his pointing finger for this one. And I don't know which pocket hand this is going to be, so let's just pull them both out and see which one works.
Now,
better.
there's 2 pointing hands. There's the one for his posable hand and then one that's attached to a static arm. So this one's going to be a little more stable and we might be able to recreate the pose better. So let's go with that one.
Okay. So, can we pop his whole arm off? We can pop his whole arm off. I only have ever played with one Nendoroid in my life and don't know what I'm doing.
It's pretty easy.
So we do want the hat where you can see more of his face in this one because we're not doing the visor pose yet. You can get his legs positioned pretty well. Wow, he's really articulated for a tiny Nendoroid. And I think you're going to need the stand on this guy. He's top heavy. Is that normal?
Yeah. Let's get this in because you're a little low. We can't see Shorty here.
It feels like his legs are just going to slide right apart, trying to balance him. So for the actual JoJo pose, he's usually got his waist kind of out, but it looks like his waist isn't articulated, which is kind of unfortunate. Oh, it is, but it can't go back and forth. You can spin it sideways a little bit here. So that kind of is a shame, but I think you still get a lot out of this with the jointed elbows and knees. Really, he won't stay up. We do need to change his pocket hand over here. You get the idea. You can get him in his standard pose pretty well. And the pocket parts are really lovely.
There you go.
Okay, so we've got the effect part, right? And it comes with a little custom stand just for it. Rotating Jotaro.
Look at that hair. Some
That is
detail.
beautiful hair. Oh, there goes there goes his stand. Oh dear. It's a little heavy. I think you have to play with the elbow part of the joint. Yeah.
So that was Nendoroid Jotaro Kujo. Do check him out. We have him in stock right now, but we're also going to give him away to one lucky person
JoJo
in the
nerd.
comments. Yes, one lucky JoJo nerd. So tell us, Anna, how can they win?
You can win by leaving a comment on hobbylink.tv. We'll have the link in the description so you can get there really easily. You want to leave it on the post for this episode. Make sure it's the Jotaro post. And you need to have a registered account at HobbyLink TV. So you can leave an anon comment, but you won't be entered in the raffle unless you register and then leave a comment.
Thank you very much. Yes. And we also have our giveaway of the previous episode, well, 2 episodes ago, the HLJ store credit that we were giving away on the Pokemon Plamo kits. Because we had already built those, we wanted to give you guys some credit so you could purchase your own or buy anything else on the site you like. So the winner of the HLJ store credit is Flame Zombie, who said, "Didn't know they made Pokemon kits. That's really neat. Usually more organic shapes can't be done super well in Plamo, but these look great." They do, and they can be yours. Anyways, so that about does it for this episode. I hope you liked it. I really liked this one. I think this is the first time we've done a JoJo figure on the show. Maybe? Perhaps?
No, way
Really?
back in the day they did, oh my gosh, the part 4 stand and Crazy Diamond.
So that was Ardith and Robin?
Yeah. Back, oh my gosh, that must have been like 6 years ago.
Yeah, I
or
was going to
something.
say, that was before I came. It's
And
gotta
I
have
had
been-
that figure on my desk when I got hired here for a while. So that was fun.
Well, anyways, thank you for joining us today. And be sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell so you can get notifications and always, get in on our contests and giveaways. And we'll see you next time. Later.